Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Let's Play. And we are here at the bonfire where we left off. So let's get going. Just come out here and take out these enemies quick. We get an item. Sexy. I know I wanted to use the halberd before, but I'll get to that in a second. Stop it. Alright, but I was thinking of using a longsword. Actually, I'm gonna go with an estoc, probably. I mean, there's so many weapons, and you know, when I get 12, I'll level up to 12 decks after. But there's just so many weapons, and I don't know, they're all fun to use. And I haven't used an estoc in a while, so I might just do that. So come in here. There's 3 guys in here. Actually, don't want to embarrass myself. That one comes out of the door, so you gotta be careful when you come out. And just kill them one by one if you can. And then come out this way. Hopefully I don't get invaded. I'm human from kindling my bonfire, but quick backstab there. There's an enemy in here waiting for you. And go up here and you can get some black fire bombs in this chest, which are pretty good if you ever really need them, but I don't know, not necessary. Come up here, there's 3 guys. If you're having trouble, pull them back. As you see, they start coming one at a time. That one that's walking does throw fire bombs, so careful. Alright, just take them out one by one. Also, I just did a jumping attack. Just how the kick is R1 and up, the jumping attack is R2 and up. So yeah, come up here, and there's these 3 guys throwing fire bombs at you earlier. Take them out one at a time like before. They will still throw fire bombs at you even if you're up close, so be careful. And you can get a soul here. You can jump onto there, but there's nothing really on there, so don't worry about it. Since you got the master key, you can open this door, or you get the residence key from the guy we killed earlier and open it too. So if you don't have the master key, you can use that. But let's open this chest and get some gold pine resin, which there are a few kind of resins in your game, and they're an X, or sorry, not X square. I'm using 360 controller, so that's confusing to me, but you just equip it. I'll show you when we get to Taurus Demon. Just like an Estus flask down there, and you just press square and it buffs your weapon in the right hand, and it makes it do a lot more damage. It's pretty useful for bosses, so we're going to use it on Taurus Demon, and you will see how fast we can kill him with that. There are 3 guys here. Got a nice double hit. If you want, you can try and jump off and do a plunging attack, but I didn't jump, I just... This is a good area to do plunging attacks from, and they are pretty good, as you see. To do a plunging attack, all you do is press R1 while you fall. Now, down here is a Black Knight, which I could probably take him out, but for the purpose of the video, we're not going to. He guards the blue Tearstone ring, which isn't very good. You can try to jump through that barrel, but you can, but I just messed it up. Once you get in here, through that door, it leads down to Havel, which we're pretty weak right now. So we're not going to worry about killing him, so just come up here. You also need the master key to open it, so if you don't have that, then don't worry about it. Now here, there's a crystal lizard in these barrels, so what I do is I roll, and then I plunge, which it didn't work again, because I'm an idiot, but if you can kill this before it runs away and goes underground, it gives you some materials, which you use for buffing your weapons and armor, which are pretty useful later on, but we'll get to that later. Now, the easy tactic for this boss, if you're in trouble, come up this ladder. And you're going to want to kill these two undead here. And then hop back down. And when he pulls, we go about halfway across this bridge. You run back, come up there, and plunge on him and do that over and over. But I'm just going to kill him straight out without doing the plunge. So, actually, you know what? I'll show the plunge just for the video. We'll also try out the gold pine resin. I recommend, if you're new to resin, buffing it before. So you just press the button and it'll come on your weapon. And here we go. He comes. Run back. You can get a very good head start on him when he's roaring at you. Looks like your weapon's gone, but don't worry. The pine resin will still be on there. And it only lasts for 60 seconds or so, so you gotta kill him before then. And just plunge. 500 damage with one plunge. It's pretty good. So you can see, you do 200 every attack, and you kill him very quickly. So if you're having troubles with him, use the pine resin and just attack him. If you get a quick 3 hits in on him, he does get stunned. So if you're, just I don't know, if you want to try to get a stun on him, go ahead. At least with this battle axe, it does stun. So not all weapons have that, so don't rely on that. Now we come down here, get that soul in that box that was up there, and we come to the bridge with the dragon. Now to pull him, just run out here, and then come back. And you'll see him fly down. There he is. And he'll breathe the fire, you can hear it. But we're going to talk to Brolair here. And if you want to read all his dialogue, go ahead. But he pretty much asks you if you want to help each other, blah blah blah. So he gives you that. Now that, you put your sign down. You don't have to be human, or you can be undead too. And you just put it on the ground, and you can help people out, killing bosses and stuff. But I wouldn't worry about it if it's your first playthrough. Unless you really want to help people out, then I'll show you the spots that people usually do it. Now, make sure you don't have the pine resin equipped, so you don't accidentally use it and waste it. I usually do that. But you can see the burned bodies here. It's pretty cool. The dragon killed all the guys on the bridge. Now he's supposed to kill that undead archer, but it seems like every time I play this game, he never does. So it never lets me try to get the Drake sword that way. But don't worry about that right now. So just run and come down these stairs. Come down here, and you get a shortcut to the bonfire. Kick the ladder first before you fall, and then hit it up. I forgot to use souls, so go and use those. Alright, now we're going to use the estoc, so let us get our dex up to 12. There we go. Now the estoc doesn't do a ton of damage right out. You can look at it here. But as you see, as you upgrade it, it scales pretty good with dex. So we'll level our dex up and use this. So when you're done, come up the ladder. Now as you see, the estoc's very different from the battle axe. It pokes, so you can sit behind a shield and poke out with it. If you do the R2 attack, you can't do that behind a shield. The two-handed R1 is a stronger poke, and that's another poke, so that's pretty good. Now, you can do this way 2 ways. You can come up here, pull the dragon to fire, and kill all the guys up there. Or you can just come down here and go this way into that tunnel. There's a guy in the way. There's another guy to the right. And there's some rats in there that can poison you. And the estoc is pretty good for killing them because you can sit behind the shield and poke. But for the purposes of the video, we are going to go the dragon way, which seems scarier, but it's really not that bad. Now what I like to do is come over here. If you sit along this wall, you'll be fine. And if you sit here, I like to keep moving. The dragon will eventually come down and you can run by and grab the items. Or at least he's supposed to. Here he comes. Now you quickly run to his right. That is just an item. The big item here is that soul on that body. This is just an item dropped from an enemy, and that almost killed me. Wow. Go quickly heal. But that other item we didn't pick up, that's just a claymore. It's a weapon. It's not the best, but there is another bonfire here, so you can sit here. Looks like I can level up again, so I'm gonna. Oh, sometimes it does that if there's an enemy around. Oh, and I forgot to use the soul, so we're gonna do that. All right. So let us hope the bonfire lets us use it soon. Well, I guess we can open this gate while we wait. There we go. Alright. Let's get our decks up again. Some more damage on our estoc. You see that it raised our damage by, well, our damage is now 86. So, I'll try and show that every time we level up that, but if you come out here, there's just some undead, and this is an altar for the Sunlight Covenant. You need 15 faith to get in it, I think, or I think they nerfed it to 15. It used to be 25. So, if you want to do that, you can, no worries though. Now let's try out parrying on this. To parry, you press L2 with the shield, and it does that. And if you do it right when the enemy hits you, you do that, and you press R1 to do the parry, riposte attack. And it does lots of damage, especially with the estoc. If you look on the estoc, it has a regular critical rating, but if you saw the critical 100, but some other weapons like the rapier and daggers and stuff, they have higher critical rating and do more damage with riposte and backstabs. Now, this ladder is where you would come up if you went in the rat tunnel, and this up here leads to a black knight, which we won't worry about. But now you come to here, and this area seems very intimidating, but what you want to do is just pull enemies slowly. Now there's one coming there and one from there, so let's poke these bitches to death. You see the estoc doesn't have a lot of damage, but it is a pretty useful weapon if you're just trying to sit behind cover and attack. But we will upgrade this. See me circle around, try to get the backstab, but being lame. There we go. And I'm dying because I suck. So let's come here, and I guess you can't do a kick with this weapon, so watch out for that. Okay, do that. Alright, now let's run up here and avoid the boar. Pop a heal. Here's a guy. Try to get the, there's two bow guys shooting at you, but if you just keep moving, you should be able to get a quick backstab on this guy. Especially after he hits you like that. And then you can run over and kill the bow guys. Ouch. Just that. Pop a heal. Alright, now let's just clean up. We grab this. These are alluring skulls. They are another use item with square. They distract enemies. Like this boar, you could throw and distract him, but it's not terribly useful, so we're not going to worry too much about it. Now, if you just jump down there with the boar, you might die, but what you should do is just come here. Oh, I guess right here. And you can just fall and come down into here. And don't worry about him, he'll run away. But the boar can't get you right here. So you can lure the last undead and try to kill him. Get a parry. And we'll kill the boar. Oh, fuck, I jumped the wrong way. God damn it. Now, what you should do... Now, it might not seem like you can, but you can actually backstab the boar. There's only 3 boars in the game. This one and 2 others later on. This is the only one you can backstab, and it's probably the easiest way to kill him, since look at the damage we're doing. So wait till he turns around, and then you can come up and stab him right in the ass, like that. It's a very easy way to do this. And just come around, and he's dead. Sometimes he drops his helmet, which is pretty cool, but we didn't get it there. So I will cut that for here today, and we'll continue right where we left off next time. Thanks for watching, guys.